Welcome friends to my second episode, Never Give Up. As you know that in my first episode we talked about the mantra of being successful is to make a bold attempt. But what do you think? A bold attempt is enough to take you to the desired level of excellence or give you what you have dreamt for or bring what a true success means to you? Not really. Then what brings the success to our lives? Take us to the desired level of excellence and give us what we dreamt for is the never give up attitude. As once said by Swami Vivekananda, run, don't stop until succeed. It's very true. It's very true in our day-to-day life. Okay, that until unless we don't, get success, you don't get to the desired level, we shouldn't stop. Let me quickly pull out a real-time scenario for our own lives. You know, how many of us have taken a New Year resolution to become fit? Most of us, right? But then what after that resolution? I'm sure many of us would have taken the bold attempt to hit the gym floor for a week or two. Might have started getting up early and going for a morning walk, sitting on yoga mat and started with basic videos of pranayam, anulom vilom, etc. But has it been continued till now? Or till the time we achieved our set goals of getting fit? The answer is very clear and lying with you. I have never said that no one has achieved it. Many of us would have achieved it for sure. But the point which I am trying to make here is that majority of the people who took resolution and who achieved it, the only difference was in their attitude, as either they gave up on their dreams of being fit or they didn't give up. Yes, that's the point. Never give up attitude is the key ingredient to your success and help you keep moving, motivating until you achieve it. But now the question is how a person can develop this never give up attitude in life where he or she is surrounded by so many negative influences who always try to pull him or her down and criticize and show them that he or she is not capable of doing this or that thing. Not taking so much of your time, my friends, I would like to tell you an interesting story which is the best example of never give up attitude. I'm sure you'll love it. One fine day, a group of young frogs were chatting, discussing the latest news. As they looked at the nearby TV tower, the city's tallest structure, they thought how wonderful it would be to be able to climb on top of it and go where no frog had ever been. The wind, the view, to be on top of the tower, said one of the frogs, and the others croaked in agreement. They decided that the following Sunday they would all climb to the top of the tower. Interesting. On the appointed day, several frogs gathered to watch the group of young frogs try and do the impossible. It happens in the same way when many of us think of doing something unusual. Many people, many influencers will come together and would like to see whether he's going to get succeed or not. Let's watch out. And then what happens? So as the frogs lined up for the climb, you could hear the shouts from the crowd. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's too dangerous. No one's done it before. What makes you think you can do it? That kind of pulling down voices was coming throughout from the surroundings. Some of the young frogs, as like it was expected, heeded the warnings and pad out before the climb started. The rest set off nevertheless, and as some tiny frogs slipped and fell, you could hear the shouts grow louder. You can't do it. You can't do it. The tower is way too high. One by one, all the frogs gave up, except one little frog. That frog paid no heed to the exhortation and kept climbing higher and higher until finally he reached the top of the TV tower. He was the first frog ever to get there. The frogs clapped and croaked in delight. When the little frog came down, the crowd asked him, "How did you manage it? What's the secret of your success?" The frog just looked on and didn't say a word. Later it turned out that he was deaf. And so while the hordes were shouting, "It can't be done," he hadn't heard a word. Whereas, by the body language of the people of the crowd shouting around him, he thought that they were engaging him, they were encouraging him, and he took their shout as a words of encouragement. And he claimed what others couldn't do. This is what happens in our day-to-day life. Okay? When we start doing something, there are a lot of people, there are a lot of negative influences who will come up and they will try to pull it down. Remember, what you achieve in your life will be limited only by your ambitions, your dream. Isn't it a good idea to just turn deaf around all those negative influences and don't even mind while we are on the way to success? Isn't it a good idea to just turn deaf around those negative influences, the people who always try to pull us down, give them a deaf ear, and develop this never give up attitude? Yes, that's the best way to start it off. So I hope you loved it, you liked it. So now, you know very well, the mantra of being successful is not only a bold attempt, it also to start it up with a never give up attitude. There are many more live examples around us where one has made multiple attempts and never gave up on their dreams and finally achieved what they dreamt for. I'll be sharing one of such recent cases in our day-to-day life in my coming episode. Till the time, stay safe. Thank you.